faithful? Alright, so let's go. Post game Saints, right? Another loss. No surprise. Another 100-yard rusher. Mark Ingram goes for about 158 yards. This dude just got benched the other week ago. And he go for a $158. No surprise though. Our run defense is pretty much null and void. But let's talk about a couple positives right quick. Anybody else but me? Well, aside from my man Alvin, who was sitting there with us watching the game at the bar, and we say, "Hey, who was number 38?" So every other return, we're like, "Man, who was 38?" So Jacory Ford, I think that's what your name is. Hey, man, welcome. And where you been? We need that field position. I think he had like 103 some odd yards in return yards. Man, you can return some kicks, and hopefully you stick around because you one of the bright spots right now. I'm telling you, me and my man Alvin like, hey, yo, who was 38? Because, yeah, he out there moving, and he moving the ball. So maybe, hey, a few more good returns, better field position, maybe, just maybe, things work out better. But who knows? Here's an argument I'm tired of hearing and tired of entertaining, and I'm not going to entertain it anymore. So there's this argument about how bad Cap or Gabbert has been versus how bad the defense has been. Newsflash, it's bad on both sides. I mean, so it really doesn't matter. You know, and then you can say, oh man, Cap threw for almost 400 yards. Okay, but the defense gave up another 150 plus yards rushing and over 40 points. So then you can say, well, if the defense was doing better, the offense would do better, but they cancel each other out, man. So I don't know, man. Like I said, you know, Cap, man, you did your thing, almost 400 yards. Good on you, you know, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. And I don't think Tom Brady would be enough in this team with the way the defense is playing. Let's just be real, because we can't stop a nosebleed. The D-line, I'm talking about, man, ain't nobody really doing nothing. Armstead's hurt now. He on IR, so he's done. And he really wasn't doing much anyway. I think he was ranked like 120th out of 121 versus the run. Did you hear what I just said? 120 of 121. Let that sink in. Dorsey, you played more on Sunday than you have up until now. You made a little difference, you know, but see, that's just it, man. I mean, it got to be a group effort. The D-line getting pushed back. Linebackers, y'all still late filling these gaps. Man, that long run Ingram had, did y'all watch that play? Oh, man. Bethea, bro, you supposed to be a run support specialist? No. That's false. Because you look terrible on that play too. Linebackers late to field. Man, this was ridiculous. Then he outran everybody. Mark Ingram. Wow. Whoo, Hightower almost had 100 yards. I'm like, sheesh. And it's not going to get no easier, man. You know, we got Johnson of the Cardinals on Sunday. And then Blunt from the Patriots. Then Ajayi in Miami. It might be a good 10-game losing streak and 10 games with rushers over 100 yards before we know it. What we gonna do? You can point your fingers at the coordinators or the players, but my thing is, what are we doing in practice? Ain't that why we practice? To get better? So what are we doing in practice? Because apparently it's not working. We gotta change something up. Because me, if I'm a coach and I see something like this, oh, it's heads is rolling. You see what I'm saying? We correct your kind of deficiencies. Damn that. So players, coaches, y'all need to get your head out your ass or something and do something, man. Because this is beyond embarrassing, man. Like I said, this is looking real 1-15-ish right now. And speaking of 1-15 and going to the draft, Chad Kelly, torn ACL. Guess who Bulk's gonna pick? Yep, you guessed it, Chad Kelly. With the first pick, with our first pick, he picked Chad Kelly. Would he be better than any quarterback on our roster right now? Yes. But I'm not spending my first pick overall on the quarterback with a torn ACL. We got far more needs than just the quarterback. Quarterback, running back. Because you might do, but you're not dependable. You heard about every season. So you plastic right now, man. You're frail. You're brittle. Okay? So quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, D end, outside linebacker, inside linebacker, cornerback. Should I keep going? We got holes all over this defense. And Trent with your Trent Baalke, man. I'm not saying this is all your fault, but the way you drafted shows how badly you drafted. Because there's holes everywhere. I'm talking about, what do you be... Are you doing this? I'm telling you, I've said it before. I think you're doing this on purpose because this ain't no accident. This can't be an accident. You can't be this bad on accident. I don't know, man. But, so, man, sayonara, man. Get up out of here, man. Jed, and if you don't get rid of him, you part of the problem too. So, Jed, Trent, if y'all see this, y'all can kiss my ass. Along with the rest of our fan base. Yeah, I said it. So, look, man. Going in Arizona on Sunday. Last time Cap was there, he threw 4 picks, 2 pick sixes. Let's just hope we don't repeat that performance, okay? Come on, man. Please, play with some pride, play with some dignity, play with some passion. You know, I read something about the locker room was real happy for a 1-17. I'm not saying you gotta be disgruntled and go burn up the city, but damn, I mean, do y'all care, Niners? Huh? I said something last week about when y'all got to step up and make a speech. Well, damn, a speech. Show something, man. Play for Bowman. Huh? How about that? All right, man. Chip Kelly, before I go, that's the best call game so far I've seen. Unfortunately, with Cap's limitations, he couldn't really just take that offense or them changes the way they needed to be changed. And I'm a Cap fan, but I'm saying he's limited. He is. Talented as hell. Hell of an athlete. But as a quarterback, he's limited. Certain things he doesn't do well, and it shows up in the second half when teams take things from him and make adjustments. So, let's just hope he gets better. Stay in the film room. Train hard, I don't know. But, that's my time, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Kid Mitchell, Mitch Nine is on mine. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Because we got to talk about this. Jen Trent must go. I'm out.